Okay, welcome back, boys and girls. So we promised to do a technique with Charles Harriott. I actually asked him to do one, turned out to be two, and then he started showing me some stuff. Well, that's when things escalated, and I asked him, Charles, please, come on, you're still here? Let's do just one more technique, because this one is really cool. You cannot see, again, the expression on my face when he first hit this, but I think it's a beautiful mix-up between a few things that I really like. So I'll not spoil too much. Apologies. Charles Harriott will tell you the things. Charles Harriott is a first degree black belt traveling the world. He just came from Iceland.
Yes, sir.
He's now in the Netherlands teaching tonight. He will be tomorrow. Then he goes to Germany. I don't know. Be sure to check him out. I'll leave some info in the description. Let's just get to it. Us.
All right. So this is one of my favorite things, mainly because it's all about playing with your opponent's responses. You get to sit down on your butt and pretty much do almost the same thing depending on them. So it's always kind of like a decision tree. So the first question we're asking is what lead they have. I'm gonna sit on my left butt cheek regardless, just because I generally prefer my left butt cheek. There's times when I sit on my right cheek, but for this entire system, it's almost all left butt cheek. And so I'm using my right leg as the star. All I'm gonna do with my hands is something that I kind of call a reverse arm drag. Everyone knows a regular arm drag. I come over here, I grab the wrist or the triceps, and I come and I'm dragging him across my body like this. I'm closing his body off. In the case of the reverse arm drag, I'm doing the opposite. I'm opening his body up. I'm curling right here and pushing right here. There's a very, very mild arm lock here. You're not tapping anybody with this who's ever done jiu-jitsu before, but it does make them comply. I'm pretty sure catch wrestlers have a different name for this, but it's a useful reverse arm drag. And from here, he has different things he can do. If he does nothing, I'm going to slide his side and just take his back. If he chooses to pick his leg up, well then awesome. Thanks for the ashigarami. So those are the two things that can happen in the beginning. Now we're going to think about, so the first question is which leads forward? We want this lead forward. Next question is, did he pick his leg up? All right, no. Next question is, what is he going to do? He's kind of going to pull back a little bit. If he pulls back a little bit, it makes it harder for me. So if this happens, I might actually just chase him up, boom, sweep past the guard. Last bit is now I got to elevate him. I got here, boom. I slide my butt to here and pick him up. In this situation, if he tries to avoid his legs being taken, he will be swept. So if he arches his back, keeps his feet kind of high, he will be swept. So I slide in, I elevate him, he does a somersault. I'm going to always want to immediately turn the corner, take my sweep, and be happy with life. All right? But now we get into my favorite version of this. What if he doesn't want to be swept? If he's a good grappler and does not want to be swept, he's going to kind of have to keep his hips lower. If he arches his back, I'm going to make him do a front flip. So he's going to have to keep his hips lower, and I'm going to use that as an opportunity to capture his legs. So from right here, same thing. He didn't pick his legs up. He didn't want his back taken. So what are we going to do? I come right here. I elevate. He's low. Perfect. I pick him up. Oh, look. He's passing these legs. Right here. I take this one through, and I'm going to get it. One more time. I spent too much time talking. I'm just going to do it right here. Threw him up. Shoot. There he is. Right in the saddle. So you always have a choice between saddle and the knee bar. And the only difference is whether or not I move my right leg. Like, keep my right leg still, I hit saddle, or 411, or honey hole, or whatever you want to call it, cross ashi. From here, if you're conservative, capture your second leg, play your game. From here, if you're a hunter, boom, heal up immediately, and hope for the best. So, that's the keeping the right leg still version. Do it one more time. I'm going to shoot my right leg through, and I'm going to kind of rear naked choke his foot, and we get a quick knee bar too. I'm right here, I slide in, I throw him up, and here we are. And you land just like this. When it lands right, it just looks pretty. I go straight into my rear naked choke, knee bar. I want to make his foot into a pillow. Put it under my head, lean on it, rear naked choke it, and I can just knee bar him, or if some people I know, they make him even more evil, I'll twist his heel, so it's like part heel hook, part knee bar at the same time. And this is just being mean. And you get a nice finish right there. So the key bit is I'm putting him in a crappy situation where any way that he goes, so I guess it's not even a trilemma, it's like a quadrilemma, because dilemma is 2, tri is 3, quad is 4, more or less that. I'm putting him in a situation where I know all of his options and they all should suck. Make sense? So I'm going to go over it one more time just because this is my favorite version. I'm going to toss Tum in the air again and hope I catch either a saddle or a knee bar. Let's do it.
Same angle?
Let's do it. Why not? That's the angle that I get to be, cheesing. So, but I'll do it one on this side and do the other side. So it's right here. See this hand on my chin? I got to try and avoid that as best I can. But no, it's fine. This is reality. A good grappler is going to want to stop that. But he can't keep it there while I'm bending him over, right? That hand isn't as useful. He's going to need the post. So as I'm coming in, I slide in right here, elevate him up. There's the leg sagging. Bring it through, and I'm right here. You see my back this time. Do it one more time. Facing the front. Those style points. Sliding in. I like to come up, push and pull. There he goes. And there he is. And you can cheese the camera. That's it.
Awesome technique, awesome concept, quadrilemma, I guess?
I only taught you one of them, but I kind of gave you the idea. The rest you can piece it together.
Really cool setup, really cool with the reverse arm drag. Yep, really cool. Thank you so much, Charles. Guys, be sure to check out Charles' stuff. He has tons of videos, I think, on Instagram.
Yep, I have a YouTube channel too, and I am now forcing myself to do it because I'm saying right here that I'm going to post on it again. So now I've committed to you guys that I'm going to do this, and now I have to.
Now you have to. Now you have to. Charles also has a DVD on BJ Fanatics called Leglocks 101.
Yes, sir.
Amazing DVD, awesome reviews. I've watched it myself. And I've trained with Charles in various seminars, so be sure to check it out. Thank you so much, buddy. See you guys in the next video. Peace.